What's up people, Zach here again. Welcome to Mystic Shadows Hub, where we uncover the mysteries that others have tried. Today we're going to dive into one of the darkest conspiracies you've probably never heard of. The Montauk Project. A secret government experiment involving time travel, mind control, and possibly alien overlords. Stick around, this thing gets wild quickly. Hit the like button and subscribe to join. It all began in the 1970s. At Camp Hero, a decommissioned Air Force base in Montauk, New York. Officially, the base was shut down after World War II, but locals whispered about strange lights, eerie hums, children vanishing near the site. By the 1980s, rumors exploded. The US government was running a black budget operation here, a successor to the Philadelphia experiment. An alleged 1943 test that made a Navy ship disappear only to reappear miles away, and we'll be doing a video on the Philadelphia experiment soon. The Montauk Project, they claimed, went even further than this. Using stolen Nazi technology and alien blueprints, scientists were cracking the fabric of time itself. Now, to understand Montauk, we need to step back to the Cold War, a time of paranoia, when the US and Soviet Union raced to dominate every frontier, even the mind. So projects like MK Ultra, a real CIA program that experimented with LSD and hypnosis, they set the stage for Montauk's alleged horrors. Montauk, some say, was the next step, a desperate attempt to weaponize the human psyche against the Soviets. The base's remote location, surrounded by dense woods and crashing waves, made it the perfect spot for secrecy. Locals till today still tell stories of fishermen spotting unmarked helicopters and hearing screams carried on the wind. This was the 1980s, an era of synth music, neon lights, but beneath the surface, something far darker was definitely brewing. Deep beneath Camp Hero, in a labyrinth of concrete tunnels, the Montauk Project was born. Whistleblowers like Al Bielk and Duncan Cameron, two men who claimed to be survivors of the experiment, described horrifying operations. They said the military used a device called the Montauk Chair, a psychic amplifier powered by a crystalline core reverse engineered from a crashed UFO in the 1950s. Test subjects, often abducted as kids with latent psychic abilities, were strapped into the chair. Their minds were used to open wormholes, portals through time and space. One survivor claimed he was sent to year 2749, where humanity lived under the rule of a reptilian alien species that had been guiding the project from the shadows. These kids weren't just guinea pigs, they were psychic weapons, trained to fight in a secret war against extraterrestrial forces. But the experiments came at a cost. Many of their subjects were driven insane, their minds shattered by the horrors they saw on the other side. Now here's where it gets juicier. According to insiders, the Montauk Project wasn't just a military operation. It was a deal with an alien race. In 1973, a UFO allegedly crashed off the coast of Montauk, and the military recovered 3 survivors, tall reptilian beings with crimson eyes. These creatures struck a bargain. In exchange for the power of time travel technology, the aliens demanded human subjects for their own experiments. The military agreed, handing over hundreds of children to be taken through the portals. But the reptilians had a darker agenda. They were using Montauk to rewrite history, planting agents in the past to ensure their domination in the future. One whistleblower claimed he saw a timeline where the Statue of Liberty was replaced by a reptilian monument, a chilling sign of their influence. Now, does all of this sound familiar to the younger audience? Well, that's because the Montauk Project inspired the hit Netflix series Stranger Things. Originally titled Montauk, the show was set to take place in Montauk, New York, drawing directly from this conspiracy or truth. The Duffer brothers shifting the setting to Hawkins, Indiana, but they kept the core. A secret government lab experimenting on psychic kids like 11, opening portals to a dimension called the Upside Down. In Stranger Things, 11's telekinetic powers are honed through brutal tests, much like Montauk's psychic children describe, revealing the government's dark secrets through heart-pounding action, flickering lights, and tearful confessions. Like when 11's past is exposed through fragmented flashbacks. It's a masterclass in balancing terror with heart, something Montauk's cold, conspiracy-driven narrative can't quite match. By 1983, the Montauk Project was spiraling out of control. A rogue scientist, horrified by the alien pact, sabotaged the Montauk chair, causing a temporal explosion that ripped a hole in reality. The base was abandoned overnight, but the government couldn't erase the evidence entirely. Locals report seeing strange creatures, half humans, half reptilian, wandering the woods near Camp Hero, remnants of a failed experiment. Perhaps. Today the site is a state park, but urban explorers claim the underground tunnels still hum with energy. Some even say the project never stopped. They just moved it to a black site in Antarctica, of all places. What if the history we know is already theirs? Now, the Montauk Project remains one of the most chilling conspiracies ever whispered about. Is it just a myth? Or are we living in a timeline shaped by aliens and time travelers? I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more mysteries at the Mystic Shadows Hub. Next time we'll explore another dark, deep secret. Stay curious.